Hello, hey everyone. This is, I think, the last video of this year. Maybe, or maybe not, I don't know. But I wanted to show up because I'm going to talk about Christmas. Yes, not about Christmas, because you know already, if you have been following me in my latest post, you know that I'm not a big fan of Christmas per se. I am a big fan of community and family and sharing traditions and symbolism, etc. So I know many of you are going to be able to experience that this year, maybe in a non-conventional way, maybe some of you without your family, like your extended family, but with your core family, maybe some of you with your in-laws, etc. So there are going to be different ways to celebrate Christmas. And I wanted to give you some advice about spending time with your in-laws, because that's what happens a lot with expats normally. But now with the pandemic, it can be still more, even more present, the presence of your in-laws. Some of us, or some of you, are already good in dealing with it, pivoting this or navigating these different comments or subtext or things like this. But to those who aren't, or to those of you who are a little bit vulnerable or more vulnerable than usual because of all the situations, first of all, I know how you feel, because I would say 90% of my clients had or have or still have to deal with difficult in-laws, especially mothers-in-law. Some of us, like I was really, really lucky to have the mother-in-law that I have, but I know for a fact that many of you are not in the same position and are stuck with your in-laws. So how to make the best of this situation, preventing a war or a battlefield, converting Christmas in a battlefield. The first and most important thing is practice empathy. Empathy is difficult with people that we don't especially like, or we don't agree with their thoughts or their political views or religion, because you know, when a lot of family members gather, it's very common to talk about politics and religion or difficult subjects, no? So practice empathy. It means that really listen what they have to say without judgment, without like jumping on your seat and wanting to say something back, and try to really listen what they are saying. Many people who are really behaving aggressive right now, it's not because they are bad people or they are aggressive or they have issues with anger. It's because they are fearful. They have fear. They don't know what to do with all these feelings. So if you practice empathy, you let them talk, and you really listen the underlying emotions behind this message, you know. So if you care about this person, or if you care about your husband or your wife or your partner, and you want to be involved somehow in their lives, I mean in the family life, try to practice empathy. Okay, that's one thing. But the second thing is take care of yourself. Take care of your boundaries. So if you feel like if something is not right in the conversation, if they are being racist or xenophobic or aggressive or whatever that makes you feel uncomfortable in a way that you are feeling it physically, then go away from that scenario. Stand up and go to the bathroom, break the conversation. You don't have to be rude, you don't have to be, but you can be like, okay, sorry, but I have to do something, go to the bathroom or whatever, to break the escalation. Okay, and then after that, seek support in your husband and your wife, or try to get away from that scenario. Okay, those are two important things to survive Christmas dinner. For the people who are, like I said before, stuck with their in-laws or with a family that is not especially happy or optimistic or I don't know, resourceful in that way, but they want to ruminate and complain and everything is bad, everything is negative. So one, practice empathy, or two, get away from that situation. Break the escalation. Don't engage in escalation, but because that's not going to get you anywhere. Okay? Good. Those are my two advice for these days. I wish you a very beautiful time, a very peaceful time, resourceful time, but also a time of reflection, a time of think, a time of insights, and a time of taking a break from everything and prioritizing you. Okay? I'm here if you need anything, if you want to talk, if you want to ask me something, I'm here. I'm not going to take a break during these times, so I will be available because, I'm not the Grinch, but I don't celebrate Christmas. So I'm here. I send you a very, very big hug, that you enjoy the time that you have with your family and your loved ones. And if you are not able to share them physically, then connect. Okay? Don't isolate yourself. Connect with people. Okay? You are going to find also in my blog a very resourceful article about that, because there are a lot of ideas if you are not able to see your family this year. Okay? Okay, and with this, I'm done. I send you a big hug and see you soon. Have a lovely time. Bye-bye. And remember, I'm by your side. Ciao, ciao.